In a world of low-level podcasts,
I don't know, man. I don't know how much longer I can do this.
one man has recorded almost 400 episodes
It's getting harder and harder every week to put out a new episode.
and has only gained 194 subscribers on YouTube.
Every week. I've been doing it for 6 years and nothing. I'm burnt out.
He's tried everything.
I've tried everything. Interesting guests, new equipment. I have a producer, for Christ's sake.
Except not saying the most horrific and offensive shit you've ever heard.
Here's why mass shootings aren't that bad.
Just when he was ready to quit,
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just move back in with my parents and work at a bank. Unless
he had one more idea.
we'll do it live. We can do it right at Secret Report, right here in Brooklyn. This is perfect. We'll get a live audience, we'll live stream it, and we'll have a panel of guests.
His ticket to the top.
And you're gonna help me.
Fuck yeah! Were you talking to me?
One man, one dream to take the Open Micer podcast world by storm. Tuesday, March 24th at 6 p.m. The Smoking Simian Live. Buy tickets now.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We're here, we're back. I missed you last week. I was in the great state of Rhode Island.
Oh, yes.
That's right. Alex, how are you, sir?
I'm well, dude. What are you doing in Rhode Island?
That's where I'm from.
Oh, what part?
Providence.
Mob, dude. Yeah, that's...
I am half Italian.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Dude, my name, Tomaselli, 25% Italian.
Yes.
I'm not... People always come like, Tomaselli, hey, pasta bajol. And I'm just like, amen. Yeah, I literally am like, I don't know what's going on, dude. I love Rhode Island. I'm originally from Connecticut.
Right.
And we used to... Because Connecticut beaches suck. We used to drive to Westerly all the time and go there. Which is... If you're from Rhode Island, that's trash. I'm like, I go to Squamicut, and they're like, you piece of shit, tourist.
Yeah. I fuck with Squamicut.
I do too, but when you go to other beaches in Rhode Island, you're like, wow, it's so quiet and nice, and the people are not as tattooed. You know,
That's because it's right next to Connecticut, bro.
Dude, it's
right over the line.
I know. I've hit on girls and been like, "You from here?" They're like, "We're from Connecticut." I'm like, "Oh, me too." Escaping. Yeah, I like Rhode Island though.
Yeah, it was cool. I had to go get my car.
Oh, just get it.
Yeah, well, I was getting fixed out there because
yeah.
it was just cheaper than here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's still got problems.
Oh, dude,
pretty sick.
Classic car problem, dude. I've been refilling the same tire for a few months, so
really,
I get it. Yeah, to a degree.
Drive out here.
Yeah, dude. We both live in Brooklyn, Queens area. It's like if you want to in Brooklyn and Queens, it's super easy to have a car, but. Man, everyone, when you say I have a car in New York, they're like Manhattan. You're like, no. I would never bring my car to Manhattan.
Hell no.
That's insane. But yeah, I do drive out here just to escape the city, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I got it too.
Yeah,
because I had a car when I first moved here like 3 years ago, and then there was a bunch of problems with it. Didn't want to get it fixed, and then I got one last year for the same reason.
Yeah, we moved here at the same time then, 2023.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, same. I started maybe a month or two without a car. I went back to Connecticut for something, had a gig there, and then had a gig 2 days later, and I was like, well, I might as well just drive it back and then drive back here and then dump it off here. I'm like, what's the point of taking the train twice and paying all that?
Right.
And then in that 2 days space, I was like, I could leave my car here, and I just took it with me. And yeah, it's whenever I want to leave, dude, I just leave. There's no bullshit.
Did you end up racking up a bunch of tickets when you first got here?
No.
Nice.
I've gotten three, so that's not a lot. Yeah. In the 3 years I've been here, I've gotten, and they've all been for different things, like alternate side parking to, I think I might have gotten a fire hydrant one. I don't think so though.
That's the expensive one.
Yeah. So no. But I've gotten a lot of, I just do getting too high and being like, what time? Fuck! And then running outside and you see the orange. You're like, oh.
Right.
And a few traffic lights that I didn't know. Like I hit a red light and blew through it, or was going too fast. Like they're on it now, dude. I'm surprised traffic crime isn't at a zero with how much they're dishing this shit out electronically. Like I was back in Connecticut, dude. I got one in Connecticut. I still don't know how I got it because I'm actually a pretty decent driver, safe and everything.
Yeah.
And just I don't know, whatever. Yeah,
no,
fuck
same. You know what's crazy is they have fucking like satellite. Like on the highway,
yeah,
they have shit that's flying around.
No, dude, this is Big Brother shit.
Oh, yeah.
We're already like we're a quarter of the way to 1984. Never read it, but from what everyone tells me, I'm like, it sounds like we're almost there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, dude. Until they got I know the thing where they have like a helicopter come by and like shine a light in your window. We're not there yet, but. We all like, yeah. You hop the subway, dude. If they ever do the subway turnstile like retroactively, I have to hide. I'm not kidding. There's so much video footage of me hopping turnstiles in the same outfit, like the same coat I walked in here in. They could find me. They could easily be like, "He's here again." There's the green jacket. He's here again. Like easily, like with
the door with the jacket on,
dude. It's bad, dude.
It's a robot.
There's so many. Yeah, dude. RoboCop, stop hopping the subway, or there will be trouble.
Yeah,
he has that big gun. Yeah, dude. I'm fucked if they ever do that retroactively. But I'll fuck them, dude. If I can go into one subway tunnel without a homeless man doing heroin, I won't hop.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, I got a ticket one time for hitting a vape on a subway platform.
Yeah. Oh, I would go off on the cops at that point.
I was so pissed.
You don't talk shit to the cops, do you?
Not really. I mean, I've been like smug. I've been like a little prick to them, but not like fuck you, I hate you.
Oh, dude, I figured out that's where white privilege was supposed to be used, dude. Yeah. I've like been like it like being cordial with the cops and been like, wait a minute, you're fucking me, and they're like, well, and I'm like, no, fuck you, dude. You're ruining my night. You're a fucking dickhead, and they're like. Yeah, like it's weird. I'm weird. I've had so many interactions with cops where I've like spazzed on them, and I'm like, wow, this is a thing. I
feel bad after.
I only felt bad one time for talking shit to cops because they were cool, but then they handed me a ticket, and I was like, how much do I owe? And they're like, no, you have to go to court. And I was like, I have to go to court for hopping the subway? And they said, yeah. And I said, I'm not proud of this, but I straight up looked at both of them and I said. You wonder why no one cares when you guys die. And then I just walked away. And I was so mad. And then I got on the train and was like, that was really fucked up what I just said. And then I was like, I have to go to court. What if they show up? Like, what if they show up and all they go is go, Judge, check my body cam footage of just my smug ass being like, fuck you. I hope you die. Like, yeah, jail or what? Not even jail. Just like, oh, you weren't gonna get fined, but now we're gonna fine you. So
double fine you.
Didn't happen. Yeah. So hedge your bets, I guess. Or try not to be a dick to cops.
Right.
I'm always like, if you catch me, you catch me. I accept my thing. But if you're fucking me, I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna talk shit. And if whatever, dude.
Yeah, one time
been arrested.
That time I got the vape ticket.
Yeah.
The cop looked up my name and he was like, "Oh, you got another ticket on here because I was smoking a cigarette on a platform, which is also not great."
But you downgraded,
exactly. Yeah, and that time I was drunk. This time I wasn't drunk.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So the guy goes, "You got another ticket on here? Did you pay it?" And I was just like, "Probably not."
Oh no, dude! Yeah,
I just admitted it.
You had to go. Yeah, of course. I should have. Yeah. Does it say I didn't? It should say I did.
He just raised his eyebrows. He's like, "Just gave me a ticket."
Yeah, dude. Me and Joe Gorman were driving home once from a gig, and a cop and Kelly, his girlfriend, Kelly Taylor. We were driving over a gig. A cop pulled us over, and instantly I was like, "Good, like sorry, officer." Like I just like very like, "Hi, officer. I didn't know I was going fast." And then he's like, "Where are you coming from?" We're like, "Oh, we're comics. We came from a show." He's like, "Oh, I like comedy. Who do you know? Any famous people?" And I was like, I'm friends with Shane Gillis's friends. Like, it was so embarrassing. And then he was just like, oh, yeah. And he came back. He actually didn't take us up because he was like, I like Shane Gillis. And I was like,
nice.
But I just grasping at straws, dude. Anything to not pay.
Sure. Yeah, I hate paying that shit.
Yeah, dude.
I let them rack up until they like. I got an email while my car was in Rhode Island. My car was in Rhode Island for like 2 months.
Okay.
And I got an email that said it was about to get booted.
Oof.
So I'm like, well, it's already out there. Why should I pay it now?
Yeah. Well, also, like, that's in New York, right?
Yes.
They're not going to boot it in Rhode Island.
No.
They don't leave the city for that.
No, fuck. And I was in the garage. So.
Oh, yeah, dude. Fuck them. No, I would. Honestly, if I was planning on not living in New York, I would. If I ever got tickets here, I would just say fuck them. Because they don't follow up because their log is so backed up.
Oh, of course.
Like, it's every day there's hundreds of thousands of tickets, I have to imagine.
Yeah. It's just like free nonsense money.
Yeah. I mean, when I went for the ticket where I talked shit to the cops, I don't know if the lawyer and the judge were friends that day, or all the lawyers in that room, the public defenders, were friends with the judge. But every ticket, he was like, what do you want to do? And the lawyer's like, dismissed, and he'd be like, granted, every time. And the same thing with me. I went up, he was like, he actually said my ticket wasn't filled out correctly, and that was why it was dismissed. So,
oh wow!
Shout out to the shitty cops.
Fault.
Yeah,
so they should die.
They're not exactly right. Yeah, they're not even doing it right, dude. Yeah, they're not going to save anyone. Yeah, and that's the only time I've ever seen that work too. I thought that was a myth. I'm not even kidding. Like, if they make a typo, they have to throw it out. And I think for some place, I think technically it is, but I think if it's just they don't want to help you, they just ignore it. They're like, oh, he filled it out wrong. No, anyway, like, whatever. Cops are dumb.
Yes, it's a job for dumb people.
Yeah, it's that.
Like the dumbest kid in your high school class became a cop.
That, and respectfully, the military.
Sure.
Yeah, like every kid. I mean this. I doubt any kid from my high school is watching. Every kid who went to high school with me who left to go join the military, I was like, oh, they're gonna hate us even more. You know what I mean? I was like, there's no way them going over there makes this conflict better.
Right.
These people, specifically these 10 or 11 guys I knew, I was like, they were terrible in high school. They're gonna go over there and be even worse with guns.
Right.
It can't be good.
Yeah, let's arm them.
Yes, dude. And my cousin's in the military. He's a good guy, but he's a diver. Like, he's not a jarhead. You know, I'm not saying everyone in the military is a retard, but you know, the ones who are like, I want to kill people. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess they should be the ones there, though.
This is true. Like, this is another thing too about the military. It's strange. Weird tangent going on, but when they're like, I don't want to talk about the killing I did over there. It's like, too bad. That's what I want to hear about. It's all anyone wants to hear about. It's the only thing that makes you completely different when you go into the military. Like, I hate people who go in the military and are like, yeah, I was stationed down in Georgia, then South Carolina, then Denmark. It's like, all right, so you're just you're
a mechanic.
A glorified mechanic engineer. Yeah, you work on stuff. Like, dude, I never want to hear your stories, ever.
Right.
Respectfully. Never want to hear anything. And then when you hear someone's in combat, they're like, I never want to talk about it. It's like, okay, but that's all we want to hear about. It's all that makes you interesting, respectfully. Tell us what it was like to kill a human, please. Good, bad, all the bad in-betweens. I'm okay with it. Even if...
Unless you end up on like a big podcast.
Yes.
Those guys love talking about
They do. Yeah. And I want to... But also, too, especially if you're someone who liked it, I want to hear about it. I really do. I'm sick of the people being like, oh, I almost puked, I cried, I see him in my nightmares. I want to meet someone who's like, bro, I shot someone and I was hard. Yeah. Like, I want to meet that guy and I want to hear what he has to say.
That's like the World War II guys.
Yes.
Those guys love it.
Dude, they're like, he's like, every guy I killed, I knew I was doing the right thing.
They kind of work.
They kind of were, yeah.
Some of them kind of work.
Yeah, some of them have it's just so like...
Those guys don't get PTSD.
Yeah, they're like so stoic about it too. Someone like the guys who are in Japan are like, I killed people and I because I had to. They're almost like the fucking they're like a sentinel.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, every guy who got in my way, I just cut him down and I don't regret it at all. And they're like, hell yeah, dude. And I'm not saying it's not, I'm sure we just don't know about them because they killed themselves or just faded away. But the people who had PTSD from that time, 100%. It's a thing. That's why they beat their kids and
Right. Yeah.
their kids like, Dad, I'm sad. I don't give a fuck. I literally saw my friend die.
Well, in those days, it was cool.
Yeah,
you
dude.
could get away with. There was no like, what's it called, gentle parenting. None of that shit. It was like, I'm just a man. I came back from killing people.
Dude.
I'm gonna put 5 kids in my wife.
Yes.
And I'm gonna beat them all.
Yes.
And they're gonna grow up to be boomers.
I'll say 100%, dude. And I'll say this, like, I, as someone who's worked with kids in a high volume, it is good that we do not allow that anymore, but it has caused, like, from someone, my parents didn't even beat me. My parents, though, were like, yo, I'll kick your fucking ass if you don't shut up type shit. And they did hit me here and there, but they didn't, like, I hear stories of like belt buckles and shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't like that at all. I just a firm hand here and there. And I'm not saying I always deserved it, but it is what it is. The kids I've dealt with in my other professional career, they're not getting disciplined even on a like yelling level.
No,
it's annoying.
Yeah.
Cause I'll just say to them like, yo guys, settle down. They're like, don't yell at me. I'm like, bro, I'm not even, first of all, I'm not yelling at you. I'm telling all of you to lower your voice because you're all being loud. I'm matching your volume.
Right.
It's like, if I was yelling at you based on how you just reacted, you would be in tears because I've been yelled at by everyone.
Right.
All my bosses, workers, teacher, like every facet of my life up until about 10 years ago, I was getting yelled at. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you need some of it.
I know.
A little bit.
And that's the thing, like, I just, that and like the idea that you can't talk shit the way some of these kids are. Again, I'm not going to be the one, but there is going to come a point in time where they're going to be somewhere, because these are New York City kids who are like all privileged. There's going to be a time when they're like in the streets just being like, haha, 6'7", and someone's going to just deck them. So
Yeah.
You know.
The knockout game. That's where, I mean, it started here.
I know, dude. And those were kids, though. But those were, I don't think those are the kids I'm dealing with. Those are the Brownsville, Marcy Projects kids. Right. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not one of those, like, these kids have it easy. In my day, I'm just like, there is something amiss now with, like, I'm not, again, gentle parenting, that's good. But there has to be, they have to, like, sit them down and be like, bro, I'm good to you, but other people in this world are crazy. Like, I don't think any of them are told that. I think it's a lot of like, everyone's just, you're a good person. If you're good, everyone's happy and and everyone's good to you if you're, no, it's like, dude, not New York City, especially.
Yeah. You usually have to grow into a good person. A child is not a good person.
No, dude, they're not,
selfish,
dude.
Pricks.
Dude.
You have to like become one.
Yeah,
you
dude.
Be told that you're a good person from a small.
Exactly, dude. Because then they're everything they do is justified. And anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm never having kids.
Two geniuses.
Yeah,
right now.
I know. Dude.
Child psychologists.
Do you want to have kids?
Fuck no.
Neither do I.
No, God, I fucking hate children.
Me too. And like
even the ones in my family.
Same, dude. I actually have grown to like them more when I've worked with them. But anytime I think to myself, man, maybe I could have kids, they instantly, right away, within like 2 seconds, will do something, and I go, never mind. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like I obviously, you're friends with people, and then something happens, and it kind of changes your perception about them. Mm-hmm. And with a kid, you kind of always need to have like a good, with your own kid.
Yeah.
You need to have like a good idea about them. I feel like one day my kid will do something, and I'll just be like, you're done. Hate this fucking kid. Yeah. He's my kid, but I hate it.
Yeah, I know fathers who are like that too, who are just like, I love my son. I don't like him at all.
That sucks.
Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, my son sucks, dude. I'll say this too, which is comforting about parents. I can't stand parents who are like, oh, having kids is a blessing. It's the best thing ever. It's so like I've never felt. I knew my purpose when I had a kid. I like parents who are straight up like, yo, sometimes, bro, I just don't want them.
Yeah.
Like, that's so refreshing to do. I had a guy who I worked with back in the day at a warehouse, and it was so refreshing to talk to him because it was almost everything was negative about his kid. His newborn. He was like, bro, this kid won't shut the fuck up. He's like, is annoying. Like, I just want to play video games. Like this, what the fuck is this? And it really put me into perspective of like, hey, I really don't want kids. Like I thought I didn't. And then I met these people and was like, oh, they're showing me how much I don't want to have kids. But
have you seen the trend on social media of people being like, yeah, it was so hard for me to do, but it changed my life leaving my family. It's like a woman that's like traveling and shit.
Yes, I have a hot chick. Who's like, God, I just didn't need it anymore. And it's like her at like Coachella, and you're like, Jesus, bro. Like, that's what I mean, though, dude. It's like you should have figured that out, bro. You're a bad person. You're actually a bad person.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it's one thing to leave a significant other and be like, yo, it's not working out. Like, sorry, and be there for your kid. Dude, just like abandon your, like, I don't have kids and I still wouldn't abandon, even if I would definitely do this. I'll say this. If a woman was like, I'm pregnant, I would do everything in my power to get her to not have it.
Oh, for sure.
Especially if it was like that, like
to the point where her having it makes her feel bad.
Yes, dude. But that's the thing. As fucked up as that sounds, it's better to be like, yo, this would be bad for not only us, this kid. Yeah. Like, don't do this.
Yeah.
You don't want me to be, you don't want this. I'd be so mean. I've talked about this on a lot of podcasts, but just being like, straight up, just being like, at the bare minimum, being like, if you choose to have this kid, I will make it a difficult time for you. Like, I'll tell the kid, you're a bad mom. Like that, I would, as fucked up as that is, but then if it gets her to the point where she goes, you're right, we're not having this kid.
Perfect.
Yeah, and
mission accomplished.
It's horrible to like actually sit a woman down and go, I'll ruin your life. Yeah. But once that conversation's over and she accepts it, everything's fine.
Everything's great. No, I agree with you.
But it's
tough. It's a tough ask.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't. Oh man, there's so many women who I've dated where I'm like, I'm so terrified. If anything were to happen, I'm like, oh fuck. And that's not a good thing either. But
right,
they're hot.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean that plays a big.
Yeah,
it's a big game.
I'm a simple man, dude. I'm not looking for I'm not looking for a wife. So yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this: it is nice when someone you know, like you meet, you have a friend and they have a kid, and you're like, he's the right person to have a kid, or she's the right.
Yes, of course.
That is nice. Like I got a friend who is genuinely a great dad, and his wife is a great mom, and that's awesome. But more often than not, that's not the case.
Especially where I'm from. I don't know what it is where I was raised, but everyone's divorced, like at least once, or single parenting, and not my parents until I was 16. Good age.
Good. That's not bad.
No, it's bad. It's bad. It's a bad age.
It's better than 8, I guess.
Maybe. I think you can. I would argue no, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
My girl, her parents divorced right when she was born.
That's good. That's the best.
Kind of perfect.
Yeah, if you can do it in the twilight years when you're kind of like, you don't know what's going on, because then you're used to it. My parents did it when I was like growing pubes, because I'm a late bloomer, 16. But like for real, I was just like, what's going on? Everyone's leaving. I need questions answered.
I'm hard.
Dude, did you ever get an ingrown hair when you were younger? Like,
I'm sure I did.
I did. I still every once in a while I'll get one, but the first one I was like crying because I was like, I haven't even had sex and I have AIDS. Like, it's like, what is this? Because you can't.
Thinner.
Yeah, dude, and like your dad's off with his new wife. You can't like talk. Even that. You know how hard it is for a '90s kid to like go to their parents and be like, something's wrong with my penis.
Oh, right.
Can't. Yeah. Because it's gay to talk to your. First of all, you're not going to talk to your mom. That's just wrong. You can't go to your mom and be like, Mom, look at my. And your dad, it's gay to tell your dad about your dick as a 90s kid.
Look at my dick.
Dad, can you look at my dick over here really quick? So I didn't do that. But
Dad's dick ever?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not even that it's normal. It's just, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
When he would just like walk around naked sometimes. But it was like, I was never happy about it. I was always like, what are you doing? Even as a youth. Like, can you not? Be like, God, I'm your dad. Deal with it. I'm like, I don't want to see this. I've never seen my mom ever naked, like naked. Yeah. Like that would ruin my day, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen It's not true either. Like, not naked. I walked in once on my mom laying on my dad naked. Not great.
So
Still
you saw,
can
like, her back.
Saw her ass. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I saw. It was like I'm facing. Like, I walked in and their feet were facing me, but I could just see my mom laying on my dad, and I just shut the door. And
He was clothed.
No, he was.
They're both naked.
I'm not. I couldn't really see my dad, but I remember just opening it, and my mom went, Alex, and I just shut the door, and I went downstairs. I just started watching TV. Like, I didn't see anything, and my mom and dad like walked in. Were like, hey, it was.
What are you watching?
Hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. Just, nothing happened. We didn't. And they're like, hey, you gotta you can't just walk in doors. And I was like, I understand.
That's why when they catch you jerking off, it's like it's payback.
Never happened. Luckily, thank God, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Got close.
I was close too. Yeah.
Dude, I was one time. It was like one of the American Pie knockoffs, like Beta House or Naked Mile. I think it was Beta House though, and it was on like that TV, like you have on the wall. And my mom I had a finished basement. That's where I was. And my mom opened the basement door. I didn't hear her coming. And I jumped up and knocked everything off so quick. And my mom just walked in and was like, hey. And I was at the TV, standing in front of it with my pants up, but fly open. And I was just like, hey. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just going to I'm just changing the input or whatever, not looking at her because I'm like, oh, fuck it. She's like, okay, and she went and got something and left, and I was just when she left, collapsed into the couch, oh god, that was almost a I've had a lot worse happen to me, but that would have been
go right
bad.
back to it.
Yeah, almost immediately. This is high school, so yeah, it was once she was gone, I listened, I was like, oh, I can just get right back.
Insatiable. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, dude, those, man, you could really.
I was ballsy too in those days.
Yeah.
I would just do it pretty much anywhere.
Oh, dude, that's
I did it in the same room as my mom one time.
That's crazy. Was she? Wait, she was like.
It was all right, I'm at the computer.
Yeah.
We had a family computer.
Yeah, I get it.
The family computer.
Yeah.
And it was a desk, so my shit was under here.
Right.
And my mom was on a couch like this, just watching TV in front, so her back is to me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
that's a little. That's wild.
Yeah.
But as long as you can't see her face, that's fine.
No.
That would have been diabolical if you could look and she's like, "What are you doing?" Nothing. Then you're like, as long as she doesn't see me. Yeah. That's. I'll give that above board. Give it above board. I've definitely done it on all my family computers and. Nothing crazy. My aunt, I'll say this about, I want to do this in front of a bit about it in one day. And my aunt would have me visit her and my cousins, my aunt and uncle, whatever, in Vermont, all through high school, my prime years. So it's just the fathom that for them is crazy. We're going to invite a teenage boy to our house for a week or two in his development years. And just let him be by himself for hours. That's the other thing, too. They would, go to work, and my cousins sometimes would be like, we have shit to do. You can just hang out here, right? And I'd be like, yes, because I also didn't have video games. They did, so I could do that. But it was just video games and beating off. And I don't think that any of them know this to this day. And they almost got caught at their house one time, too. And they have no idea of that.
Yeah.
A similar situation, but it was my cousin. She came downstairs, and it was on her computer, their family computer.
Nice.
And again, just flopped everything. And she came down, was like, hey, dinner's ready. I'm like, okay. Just
Give me a minute. You just got to flex it.
Yep, just hey. What are you doing? Nothing. Just fine. I'll be up. I'll be there. I'll be there.
I remember when I found that out, that you could just flex a muscle and your hard on will go away.
Oh, I didn't. I gotta stick with that, dude.
Now you know.
I'm biting myself during sex sometimes, just biting my. If a girl's just throwing it back, I'm like,
Wait.
Yeah, dude, it's not. It doesn't feel great, but it does distract.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You don't think of grandma, right?
I've done that. I have, and it's not in a weird way. It's just if I think of my grandmother, there's nothing sexual about it. Not only because she's my grandmother, it's just how old she looks and stuff. So I've done that. I also used to, in college, dude, I had the Dark Knight poster above me, and Heath Ledger's Joker face would really take me out of it. I swear to God, I'd be like, I'm about to, and I'd look up and be like, haha, why so serious? No, for real, it's like Heath Ledger's not I'm not gay at all. So it was like an ugly version.
He, regardless
apparently,
of the movies he was in.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm looking at his like gnarled face, and I'm like, this is doing nothing for me.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good move. Have a poster lying around.
Yeah, that was good. That one was very strategic. See, in my current apartment, I could do that. I got the Snatch poster. I could look at that and see like Vinnie Jones. Brad Pitt I might discover something about myself in that. But no, Jason Statham's on that one. That I might just stay hard. Not in a sexual way, just he'd want me to.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Just have a David Goggins.
Yeah,
stay
dude.
hard.
Well, Jason Statham, just nonstop bangers of the exact same movie.
So you're a movie guy.
I
don't know shit about movies.
You don't know
movies.
You know Jason Statham though.
Yeah.
Every movie he's
I
in.
can't say that I've watched a full Jason Statham movie.
You should, dude.
Yeah.
You're a guy.
I know. That's what they say.
Dude, every time I see a Jason Statham trailer, I'm like, I can't wait to watch this. Every time.
Yeah.
I'm in 200%. No matter what movie he does, it's because it's the same thing. It's like, I'm just a guy going about my life, and I happen to be an assassin.
Always.
And if someone's crossed me every time, dude, and it's never different, and I love it. He's the man, dude. He's our Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, whatever you want to call him.
Did you watch the Oscars?
No. That's the thing too, dude. The Oscars, I like the list. I don't like watching them. I do not care about that. I think the only one I did watch was the Heath Ledger one and the Joaquin Phoenix one, because I did want to see if he won, and he did, which I was shocked.
And he
honestly.
won for Joker?
Joker.
Okay.
And he had the lamest speech I've ever seen. That was another reason I said, this is why I don't watch it. It sucks. He was like, thanks, but we still make milk and a baby cow. Yeah, I was like, fuck you.
That shit, dude. Shut up.
Bro, if you're not talking about like the Epstein files or Iran, I'm like, shut up. Like,
you're living a dream.
yeah,
bro.
you don't get to talk down to me, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, Joe Pesci's the best speech ever. Thank you. It was an honor.
But that was it.
That was it.
Perfect.
I mean, like, it's done.
Immediate.
Thank you. It was an honor. Leaves.
That's the best.
Leaves. That's it.
Yeah.
It's great, dude. I love that.
I hate when a fucking, or like an athlete. I've talked about this ad nauseum on this podcast.
Yeah.
But like, if you're not Muhammad Ali and willing to go to jail for whatever cause,
exactly,
then shut the fuck up.
Exactly. And yeah, he was pretty well. I thought his point about it was perfect. Honestly, I was like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, no one, they're not. Yeah, I'm not fighting for people who are racist against me. I was like, oh yeah, done.
Makes sense.
Didn't he have a thing where there's like a bunch of leaders where like, we disagree with you, and he was like, come talk to me. And then they all had an hour conversation behind closed doors. And then after they came out and they were like, yeah, no, he's right.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Like, I could be getting Facebook memed right now, but I'm almost certain I've seen that where like a few different, like it was like ex-Marines either, something like that, like military people, I think, were like, you're wrong. And he's like, all right, come talk with me. And they all like sat down with him. And then after we're like, oh yeah, he has a point actually. And yeah, I agree.
What was real interesting about those days is people, like on TV, people could just have those conversations.
Yeah, dude.
Normal, without people bugging out.
Dude, did you ever see Hunter S. Thompson talk to Hell's Angel?
Yes.
That's one of the craziest interviews I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Insane interview. Like,
you were beating your wife.
Yeah.
And kicking a dog.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, because sometimes women act up, and he like turns to the audience, and there's women going, yes, yes, we do, and he's like, they need to get hit. And Hunter S. Thompson is a woke like liberal for the time, and he's just a regular guy. He's not even being like, he's like, you shouldn't hit your wife, and you shouldn't be an asshole. And the guy's like, you don't get it, you're a pussy, and it's crazy, and you're like.
They could just talk.
Yeah, and it's brutal. And it is a thing of like, I do wish that would come back to a degree, but that's what like podcasts and shit are for now, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
But now they're like, there's so much shit that just tries to get shock value and just get clicks.
Or, dude, the last election, dude, we saw podcasts get turned into fucking talking pieces. And, some of them now are trying to walk it back and be like, I didn't think it was this. It's like, bro, you didn't have to have them on. You didn't have anyone on like that until that point, and then money, dude.
Or at least give, like, these interviews. I saw Bill Burr talking about it. He's like, all these softball interviews.
Yeah.
They're not hard on any of these people.
I mean, Bill Burr had a pretty funny year as well.
Of course.
Yeah. But I'll give him that. He did not bend the knee to a regime, because I hate politicians, dude. If I was a well-known business owner, like if I was a Mark Cuban, I would start by going, I don't want politicians to come to my businesses, like a restaurant over either. Like, sorry, I'm touching that. But like a restaurant owner, like if I was like the CEO of Chili's, I would put a sign up in all of Chili's and say, if you are a member of a active member of the Democratic or Republican Party, like a worker, you are not allowed to eat here.
Right.
You cannot eat here. And then when someone comes and says, why, I go, they're not doing anything, dude. They're literally not doing their jobs. Anyone can list 1,000 examples. These people need to be shown they're not welcome. That shit is going south for them.
Right.
Like, we should be charging the Capitol over this Epstein shit.
Unfortunately, they're not going to Chili's.
Yeah, I know already. But you know what I mean, though. No, they're not going to Chili's, of course. But if someone,
the Ritz Carlton,
right? But if someone at any level just started making a stink and going, why are we letting them speak for us when they don't? I think that should start. If I could, dude, I'm not going to, I got to stop. I've been talking way too much on my other podcasts about my real life, but it's like, I don't own a business. I don't do any of that. The jobs I have, I can't rally anyone. But if I could, I feel like I should at this point, especially it's like, why are we paying taxes to these people? Anyway, I don't mean to be a fucking.
No, I completely agree with you.
I completely agree with you. I hate I got arrested for weed back in the day, dude. I got my bank account frozen. I got kicked out of college. I couldn't travel. There's so much shit I couldn't do. And just to watch people who are being, and that was just me being implicated. You know what I mean? Like I got arrested or whatever, but like I still had to go to trial and everything. That was before all that. Like, I just got arrested, and they were like, now we're fucking you. Mm-hmm. That was before I even went before a judge for the first time. You know what I mean? It's like, they already fucked me. There's people out there who are, like, taking pictures with fucking teenagers on Fuck Island, and it's like, nothing's happening. Like, nothing. Not even, like, not even an investigation. Man.
Well, you don't have any money. That's the thing.
I know, dude.
You don't have enough money.
I know.
If you got enough money, you got a team of lawyers, bro, you'd be smoking weed whenever you want.
I mean, I am now, which is pretty hilarious in itself. But
that is what's crazy. Think about the guys that got locked up in like the 80s. Yeah, I come out in 2010, and there's stores that sell weed.
Dog, I'm frustrated now. If I was them, I can't even bro. There's a level of insanity people I see in the world, and I'm like, damn, how'd you get there? And then if you've been through the meat grinder enough of the law, that could happen too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if you've just been fucked over by and like any agency, that's it. Like anyone who the CIA has fucked with, it's like I can only imagine how warped their brain is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't trust politicians. Again, anyway, I'm just repeating myself. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. But here's the thing. We're so comfortable here. I don't even
America?
think that they're literally pissing and shitting on our face every single day, constantly.
Yeah.
Minus the Epstein shit. The Epstein shit is just like a double extra shit.
I know.
That they're taking on you. So it's like, if that doesn't bring people to do something,
it's freaking me out.
I don't know what will. I don't know
dude.
Will.
I don't know, and it's freaking me out because I just it's caused me to lose faith in a lot of things. I'm already pretty like atheist and everything, but now I'm just like, oh yeah, it's Fallout New Vegas. The game was rigged from the start. You know what I mean? It's like you never had a
Great
shot.
Game, by the way. I got it right up there.
It's so good, dude. I actually just played it for the first time like a year ago, like the
really?
whole thing though. Like I started with Fallout 3 and I was just like, this rules.
Yeah.
But then I went down like lore holes and like fandom shit, and people were like, Fallout 3 is a piece of shit. I was
Really?
like, really?
like
It is?
that one.
Me too. I still like it.
I like it,
But
yeah.
then what you realize is because Fallout 1 and 2 are like rooted in the Fallout universe, and then Fallout 3 was like, let's introduce the retro 50s stuff and all this extra shit that wasn't in those, because the original 2 Fallouts are post-apocalyptic. They're not like, oh yeah, in the 50s it stopped in the 50s. It was like no, it stopped, and then everything got so much worse. Like everything everyone's wearing is like really like from that era and then warped, if that makes sense. It's not like Fallout 3, like there's greasers, haircuts and shit, and like the music, which does rule. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And he's whacking and hacking and smacking, dude. Butcher Pete part 1,
gay prison.
yeah, dude, so funny. Yeah, it's like Pete was fucking on the outside, but then he went to jail and he kept fucking
on his cellmate,
dude, it's great. That song's wild, but then Fallout 3 introduces the retro stuff, and a lot of real fans hated that. And then Fallout New Vegas came out, and they were like, no, we're doing a sequel to Fallout 1 and 2. So if you notice, that's why if you like Fallout 3 has all those. You've played them, right?
Yeah.
So sorry for nerding out, guys, but the Fallout 3, when the it's like, we got to get the Gek up. Here's the Enclave up. Here's the president up. You can just talk him into killing himself, like all that lame shit. You go to Fallout New Vegas, every choice is like important. The story's completely non-linear. You can be evil in that game. Like in Fallout 3, you can be evil, but it still ends the same. Like it might. That's true. You know what I mean? That you still team up with the Brotherhood no matter what. Regardless. And if you're evil, you should be killing the Brotherhood. You should be helping the Enclave. It's just shit like that. In Fallout New Vegas, you can straight up become a part of Caesar's Legion. Mm-hmm. You can be the hero. You can also you can join Mr. House. I fucking love it, dude. No, it's so good, dude.
And it's fun gambling.
Yes,
for whatever
dude.
reason, that just like adds to it. You get your luck all the way up to like 9.
Yep.
And you win every hand.
Yeah, and they kick you out. They'll come in and be like, you have to leave. You can't be here.
And the Lux is like the Epstein.
Yes, dude, the cannibal shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved that game so much. I mean, just
I've played it a bunch of times.
Every part of it, I was like, I was so engrossed in it, dude. I went and killed all the Death Claws to get the remnant armor and everything, dude. I was in it, dude. I did all the DLCs. I love it so much.
Sneaky way to get the death claws, even though you've already done it.
Yeah.
Is you make a dart gun. You shoot them in the leg, it paralyzes them immediately, and they hobble. And you take your time.
You can walk through.
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Dude, I had a lot of money, so I went and bought all like armor piercing ammo, and I went to the quarry, dude, and I forgot how. I think I threw something to like lure them, and I just rockets I went off, dude. It took a while though, I'm not gonna lie. It took like 2 hours of like trial and error. It was so much fun. Just armor piercing. What a good time, dude. That game, I can't sing its praises enough, dude. I fucking love that game. So
have you watched the show? Everyone says the show's good.
First season I liked.
Okay.
Dude, what I just said, I love Fallout New Vegas, and in the second season they go to New Vegas. I can't imagine what they tried to do in season 2 of Fallout New Vegas. It seems like they were trying to piss people off. I'm not kidding. Like I was watching and going, I don't know if they played the game. You know what I mean? And dude, if you go online, it's awful. Like the people are like, fuck this. The first thing that made me laugh, I was like, wow, they're even critiquing that, is the dinosaurs facing the wrong way. Oh, instantly they were like, fuck you, you're not even gonna do that, right? Like it's just so. And then like the who everyone loves, I think is unanimously loved, is the Kings. Is it the Kings?
Yeah, they're like the
Elvis guys
and shit.
Yeah. They're I think I'm saying them wrong. I hope it's the Kings.
I think it is the Kings.
I hope God. The Kings. They're they're zombified immediately, and that's it. They're ghouls. So they go through the strip and into what's it, Paradise, or what's the outskirts of the.
Yeah,
I know, damn it. Anyway, I'm not a real fan. They go into the outskirts of the strip where the kings are, and they're just ghouls, and there's nothing. They just start running at them, and they kill them all in like 2 seconds, and you're like, bro, this isn't the cool reference you think it is. Like, oh, there's the kings and they're ghouls. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, they all get shot. It's like, bro, don't touch this. You're ruining it. It's just brutal. It was like watching them be like, isn't this cool? And you're like, no, stop. And they're like, well, what about this? No, it's just
leave it.
Everything, dude. The death claws are on the strip because it's been so long. It's like canon to the show, and it's like 50 years after the New Vegas war, and there's death claws on the strip, dude. It's just like, no, Mr. House is alive, sort of. I hated it, dude.
Yeah.
I hated it. I wanted to like it because I think the first season was fun. But and I talked to my roommate who's a huge Fallout fan, and he was like, bro, I hate that show. I was like, yeah. All right. Anyway, I love Fallout, though. I love it. I hope they come out with a new one. I hope they redo 3 in New Vegas.
They will?
Dude, that hype has been keeping me alive. I'm not gonna lie.
There were talks about that.
I know. Because I love Fallout New Vegas, but I want to sprint, and I want to. I just want better. I just want it revamped.
Yeah.
I want to see it better.
Did you play 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I liked it, but I didn't get through it. I'm
me
still
either.
not through it.
Me either.
Again, because they went. Fallout New Vegas is amazing, and then they went back to the Fallout 3 mode where it's like, hey, retro and stuff. And don't get me wrong, the combat was great, the graphics were sick. I was into it, but I just the rawness wasn't there for me.
No Boston accents either.
None.
I need a ghoul that calls me a cocksucker.
Yeah, exactly, dude. For real, yeah. That's and yeah. The other thing too, someone pointed out, it's like. It takes place in Boston, and there's still like scorpions and stuff or whatever. It's like, dude, it's Fallout. Just take the environment and mutate it.
Right.
Like scorpions aren't in Washington D.C. and shit. It's like they're in Nevada. It's Washington D.C. should have I don't know, a fucking. Epstein crawling around it. Yeah, giant squirrel. But you know what I mean? Like, it should have things from the environment, and I think that hopefully they. But
Boston can have contractors that are
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh man, dude,
hanging out of their mouth.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Boston. I haven't been there in a while.
Not a bad place.
I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Yeah, man.
Speaking of. Happy St. Patty's Day.
I know. Is it today?
Thursday, but it is today.
It is today, dude. I did not even notice, dude.
The last St. Patty's Day that was memorable for me was the one right before COVID happened. It was like a week before COVID happened.
Makes sense.
And we went to, me and some friends went to Newport.
Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice, dude.
And they always do like a St. Patty's Day fest. And we got really hammered, and I drove home. And I don't think I looked out of my windshield once. I had like a half a sandwich in the back that if I didn't have, we would have died.
Nice, dude.
We would have totally died.
Dude, I went to Newport one time. I had a great time. And I had like a half, like my ankle was sprained, and I still was having a good time walking around. I was with a girl who, honestly, I wish I never went anywhere with her and hope she dies soon. But any day, dude, she dies, I'll be the happiest kid. I'll be happy, dude. Her house burned down recently, and
she was in it.
Dog, I was so happy when I found out about it, and I didn't want to be. Like, you ever get news and you're like, "What's happening?" That's what happened. Like, my friend sent me a picture and was like, "What did you do?" And I was like.
All your time you manifest.
Dude, I literally I had to go for a walk for an hour because I was like, I don't understand why I'm so happy about that. Like, I knew why, but I was like, this is troubling. Like, I walked around Bushwick just smoking weed. Like, why am I so happy? Like, I knew why, but I was like, you shouldn't be this happy about this. It's bad.
I had one of those moments where I was very excited for something bad, awful that happened. It was, when I was in Connecticut, I lived in New London.
Okay, yeah.
And
I heard talking about.
And that fucking I was here. It was maybe a month after I had moved, and I was at the barbershop before I shaved my head. I was at the barbershop, and on the news there was the headline was tanker truck flips and explodes on bridge, and it's that bridge that connects Groton to New London.
Okay, yeah.
And I hated my time in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it there. And I was like, yes, fuck yes, dude. I was sitting there.
It's brutal.
I was doing the podcast in Connecticut, and every week I would shit on
New London.
And I'm like, this would have been perfect if I was there right now. I would have, because it was literally like I could have walked
And watch the burn.
20 steps, and I would have seen it from where I live.
Dude, I genuinely try not to have those feelings, but I think it's justified when the person was bad to you, like shitty, like an actual bad person. Like This isn't, just to clarify, not like they're gonna give a shit like that. This isn't like we broke up and it's like we just don't like each other. It's like this woman tried to ruin my life in Connecticut. You might even know her from. I
think I know who.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, and you probably just know a little side thing even, but she genuinely tried to ruin my life. And on multiple levels of like from comedy to relationships to other women, like crazy shit. When I tell people they don't believe, they believe me now. They didn't believe me then, but they believe me now. So with all that coming down on me, I did, at one point I was like, is this normal to feel this way? And I talked to a few different people who knew the situation, and they were all like, yeah, you're fine. Yeah. You're nuts, but you're also like, yeah, this is okay to feel that way. And you should, and the fact that I actively was like, I don't like that I'm feeling this way, but I accept it, is also a good sign.
That is good.
Yeah. Cause I really, dude, I have what's the libertarian thing where it's like,
don't tread on me.
Yeah, but it's like it's non something policy. It's like
See, this is when Billy comes in handy.
I know, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, producer. It's not non-violence, but because that's too. It's like if you don't, I will never. Essentially, it's I will never commit any harm against anyone ever unless you come at me. Like the way I live my life, dude, I never try to fuck with anyone's money, anyone's day. The jobs I do are like good jobs for I'm not a fucking parking attendant, you know what I mean? Like or what, traffic cop, you know what I mean?
Man.
Like those people, the worst people ever. You don't have to sign up for that job.
Yeah, your job is just to ruin people's day.
Or the IRS. Fuck you.
Yeah.
If you work at the IRS, you don't have to.
Agreed.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
So shit like that, like I live my life as I just want to have fun. I want to eat. You know what I mean? I want to have a good day. And if you come in the way of that, I will antagonize you. But I never go anywhere and I'm like, I'm going to fuck this person's day up. There's people in the world who do that.
Sure.
And my ex-girlfriend's one of them. And when her house burned down, I was so happy. I'm still happy it burned down. I'm not happy about anyone who... I know she's dating someone. I don't wish any ill on him or her current, family she has. But her, I wish nothing but the worst. And the day she dies, I'll be happy. I'm still there. I'm trying not to be, but I'm being honest. That's just where I am.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
That's what we want to hear.
I know. I don't want to be there, but that's where I am.
You're like a World War II vet.
Exactly.
We're talking about.
Yeah, dude. It's
the greater good. You were part of the greater good.
Dude, I'm not a big fan of our current president, but he did say one thing I really thought was I like right there with him when they're like, "Do you wish your enemies well?" And he's like, "No, never."
Yeah.
I never wished my enemies well, dude. Never. I can now enemies and I can become cordial or not enemies anymore, but if we're not cool, dude, I never go, you know what? I hope, out of everything, I do wish them well. No, I don't. In fact, I'm actively wishing you death. Or I don't want you to have a good day.
Right.
Ever.
You're not Christ-like.
Not at all. Not at all, dude. I don't want you to, I want you to suffer.
I think that's a normal reaction.
That is, but I hate when people act like it's not, or act like they don't think that way. Like, oh no, I don't think that way. It's like you're lying.
Yeah.
You're not in front of a camera. You can talk to me right now, and I'm being super honest.
Yeah.
That's how I am, dude.
Some ladies are what we call a Jezebel.
Yeah.
That's like a good term
man.
for it.
Well, dudes
Succubus.
are dudes are pieces of shit too.
Yeah.
But I've never dealt with a man who's tried to fuck with me the way certain chicks do. Because dudes will just fight too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ladies get that emotional thing that guys already suck with dealing with already.
Yeah.
So if they find the one that gets you, it's like, oh, you fucking bitch.
And yeah, dude, it's like, I'll say this is the funniest thing that came out from that because it's comedic shit. She does comedy. Mm-hmm. She would complain to other like comics chicks about me. And then anyone who met me would be like, you're actually really cool. And then some of them would suck me off here and there. So that's cool. Like, I appreciate that. Where it's like you can talk so much shit about me that when the other women who hate you meet me are like, oh, he's not bad, and I'm going to suck him off. Like, right. It's like, hey, man, I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when people hear, when you're somebody that spews that kind of shit, you're allowing people to be surprised by that person.
Exactly.
And even the littlest, like if you were just a little bit nicer than what this person was saying, then you're already a million times better.
Exactly.
Than mine, you know?
It's hilarious, dude. Yeah. I just I welcome my enemies to try me, dude. I do, because I call myself
like 50 Cent right now.
Yeah, dude, I really am. I don't react like 50 Cent as I wish I could. I wish I actually started more like him to just be accepted like that, because I might. You never know. I'm not actively beefing with anyone right now, but it could happen.
Yeah.
And that's not true either. Actually, there's a whole podcast. I do a podcast called Super Selli Joes with Joe Gorman. Very funny. There's a whole podcast. It's called Charlie Kirk's House Burns Down, where we talk about Charlie Kirk's death, which happened during that week, and my ex's house burned down. And it's a whole hour of me being like, fuck her, I'm glad. So I am petty. My thing, though, as I mentioned earlier, the way I go about my day, I consider myself a child of the universe. And my method with this is I try not to put any horrible shit out there actively. Like I said, I don't try to fuck with anyone's day. I don't ruin your shit. I will not antagonize you for no reason. It has to be warranted. You have to come at me. But if you fuck with me, which people do because they just don't like me or whatever, I'm not gonna pull up on you and what the fuck? It's like maybe we'll get in an argument here and there. I might antagonize you here and there, but most of the time, dude, if you come at me, I just sit back and wait, because again, I don't put that energy out there for you to just fuck with me. So if you're constantly doing that, the universe will take care of you.
Yeah.
It really will, dude. That's the same with my ex. I just sat back. I was like, it'll happen. House burned down. More stuff's coming because I hate actively. But no, it's just dude, I've talked about this on my other podcast. My friend in high school, we were best friends. And then he got annoyed with me. It happened. I get it. I actually understand this in hindsight. He was like, you're an annoying man. I don't like you. I don't want to be friends with you. And then he stole my prom date. But he didn't tell me any of this. So he just stole my prom date on prom night. And when I confronted him, he's like, we haven't been friends for months. I'm like, I've been at your house. Great psycho behavior where I was like, you're a bad person. I hate you. I'm never going to be friends again. We're still not friends. Well, that's the thing. A few years go by, a mutual friend between us calls me and goes, you need to talk to Dan. I go, why? I don't want to ever talk to him. I don't give a shit about him. And she goes, please, for me. I go, fine. What could this be? Dan has cancer. So I'm not saying, I had nothing to do with it, but I'm
you're just pumping.
I'm just waiting, dude. I sit back and wait. He's fine. We talked and he said he's in remission. He's doing better, and I forgave him in that moment when we talked, but in the back of my mind, I didn't tell him this because I'm like, but it's yeah, dude, should have fucked around with a child of the universe. Right. But for real, it's you show, what do you, I don't know, man. I'm a bombastic loudmouth sometimes, but I'm not a bad person.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm a good guy either. I'm just not, just a human, dude. I'm not I don't know. I'm just not I think a lot of people, the way I I do
You're
do
not
this.
holier than thou.
Yeah, I also do it to myself sometimes where I'm just like, I am a loudmouth bombastic. I talk shit. I don't care. But I don't go up to people. Like I said, I don't run up to people and like, fuck you. You know, it's just stupid. I tell people they bomb sometimes. It's not bad.
Yeah, sure. Some people need to hear that.
Yeah, and that's what people, dude. That's what it all comes down to with beef with me and comics. They're usually just like, I hate him. He's an asshole. And then when it gets down to it, it's like, yeah, one time he just told me this one thing I didn't like, and I'm like, sorry, dude. My bad. Sorry.
Still be like,
yeah.
Here's the thing: if you're cool with somebody, you should probably be able to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if a friend of mine is like, hey, you're doing something really stupid right now, you're kind of a fucking idiot. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I can take that.
Yeah.
You know?
I've
Some
had,
people don't.
what would you do in this situation? I've asked people about this a lot because I'm not going to, it doesn't matter. There's this comic who, it doesn't matter. So there's a comic came to a mic one time, and let's say like to where the camera is, they're sitting there like 3 seats up. I can smell them from there. I mean, they reek. It's a man too.
I hate that.
Reeks.
Yeah.
I mean, reeks. Like a level of, I'm like, bro, this is bad. And I liked the guy at the time. Now, you know, I go up to him after the mic. I go, hey man, I'm man to man. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just telling you this in case you're talking to chicks or something. You might want to know this. You smell right now. And he's like, oh yeah, I biked here. And I go, all right, bring deodorant with you, bro. I'm telling you from man to man, like it's bad. And I don't actually care, but like, I don't know what you're doing later. You need to know this. And he was like, oh, all right, word. And then he won't book me at his Bushwick Comedy Club. Anyway, so, but it's like, bro, I didn't think I was being a dick in that moment. I wasn't even trying to. I even was like, man to man, bro, I'm telling you this as a, like, friendly. I'm trying to tell you this for you. Not, I don't even care. But you might not even know how bad you smell. And he was like, oh yeah, it's like, bro, just, I even said, I bike too. I carry deodorant with me. Like, what are we doing here? Anyway.
Dude, there was a
What would you do, though, if someone, what I mean is, like, what would you do if someone came up to you and was like, bro, you reek. Like, I'm not even trying to be a dick. I'm just letting you know, like, you stink right now.
Yeah.
Would you be like, fuck you? Or would you be like, damn, thanks for letting me know? Especially if you didn't know.
Yeah, no, I would definitely be fine with it. I would
Me
for sure
too.
be fine with it. I might even make a joke. I'd be like, I just think like shit,
Yeah.
right? Or something.
I've had people come up to me and be like, you have something in your teeth. I'm like, thank you so much. I was about to go.
That you need.
Yeah.
That you need.
Same. I tell people that too. I go, you have something in your teeth. And they're like, thanks. I go, yeah, I don't know if you're going to talk up some chick, dude. It's true.
Yeah. There was this kid on the wrestling team when I was in high school who stunk like shit.
There's always one.
Always, always, always. Not even while we were wrestling. Like, we'd be getting ready for practice, and you'd be next to him, and you're like, this motherfucker stinks. He stunk so bad, bro, that one time I was put in a group with him, and I faked an injury.
Oh, yeah, dude.
was
I like that.
Coach, my shoulder, I might have to sit out. And that and I told the coach like a few days later, I was like, I wasn't injured at all. That motherfucker stinks. This dude was so nasty, he got a herpes on his head from not washing.
That's crazy, dude.
He got a fucking like nasty lump on his head.
Oh my
what the
God,
fuck is that?
bro.
And he showed us the paper like it was a badge of honor. He's like, see, I got a herpes on my head.
No, you don't ever tell anyone that.
And his brother was on the team, and his brother didn't stink like shit. His brother was fucking normal.
Yeah.
And this kid was just...
They kept him in the shed out back or something.
Must have.
Oh, dude, that's so nasty.
Yeah, dude. How do you get a herpes on your head? How do you get a herpes?
Do you... on your head. Yeah, well, she's just... a girl just like rubbing her nasty box on your bald head.
Yeah. Not this kid. This kid was getting no chouch.
Dude, oh, fuck, you just said it. You're in Rhode Island, but have you ever heard of Xavier High School?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
It's an all-boys high school.
Okay.
A Catholic high school in Connecticut. Mm-hmm. It's in Middletown, where I'm from. And there's so many rumors about how gay they are. It's insane. And one of the things my friend told me, which... Well, he's not my friend anymore. He's high school. We were childhood friends, but he went down a dark path. This is what he said in high school. He could be exaggerating, but this is what he told me in high school. He was on a wrestling team. He was like, yeah, I was wrestling at Xavier one day, and I was talking to their coach, and all my team left. And I was just still talking to their coach about something. And then the Xavier team came in, and they all just like got naked and started wrestling, and I was standing there like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
And I remember me and my friend, though, when he was telling us this, we're like, you watch them get naked, start wrestling, and he was like, yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, why didn't you just leave, bro? And he's like, I just was so shocked. And we were like, you're fucking gay. You're gay. Because 90s kids. But it's, yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
We had one of those
in
in Rhode Island, too. It's called Hendricken.
Yeah.
It's the school. It's all boys.
All boys.
Catholic,
You call them gay.
Call it Mendricken.
Yes. Ours was Gavier.
Yeah, see,
Gavier, dude. Oh, yeah, dude.
Creativity.
And they would always be like, we go to dances with the Mercy Chicks. You don't get. And we'd be like, you're gay. Like, the gayest. And they were all rich.
Guys were dancing real hard.
All rich kids. But the Mercy girls, dude, it was called the Slut Factory in Middletown.
Churning them out.
Dog. If you met a girl out of, like, in high school, if you were like, she goes to Mercy, everyone was like, yo, this dude's getting his dick sucked, dude. For real, dude.
At a Catholic school for girls?
Yeah, for girls. And they were whores, dude. I mean, known whores. Yeah. Like, it was insane. It's still probably known. Yeah. Like, if you're a Mercy girl, you're a whore. And if anyone from Connecticut's reading that, she got to this point in the podcast, type it in now. Tell me I'm wrong. Whores, dude. Middletown, yeah. And then when you meet them later in life, same thing. If you like, I went to Mercy, you're like, yes, dude, this girl will eat my ass, dude. Because they're older now, yeah. Yeah, man.
That is true. Older chicks like eating ass.
It really, it's wild.
It's a strange thing.
Honestly, the only girls ever eating my ass was like way too hot to be doing it. I was confused. Like when she went for it, I was like, "Yeah, I don't have to." Okay, like I don't.
So bad,
dude. I instantly was like, "Stop!" Okay, like it's just like wanted to not. I was like, "You stop." All right, fine. Yeah. I guess I'm here now. Yeah, dude, and it's just like, okay, if you're gonna, yeah. But it was like, I don't ever ask for anyone to do that, but. Yes. If it happens, dude.
It never happened to me.
See, I didn't think I thought I'd be like repelled because I've had chicks try to do finger stuff and I'm like slap their hands away, dude. I'm not with it.
That's a little different.
It's very different. Insertion. Yeah. A tongue is very different, and I'll 200% let it happen again. But I was like, no, like scared, and like I've done the impression like 3 times, but it was like. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, we're here now. All right, not bad. You know what I mean? But if you
ripping a Band-Aid off,
dude, it's what gets me annoyed is now we've gone too far, dude. The pegging.
Yeah, it's like normal now,
bro.
Before that was like an insult,
dude. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people talking about it like it's gay. First of all, it's gay. If you get pegged, you're gay. Simple logic. Women don't fuck you in the ass. Mm-hmm. So why are you making a woman? Let's be real. That you're not. No one's going out and looking for a woman who's pegging. You know what I mean?
Like in a manly way. Like you're gonna fuck my.
I'm
ass.
Right. But like when a guy's like, I want to get pegged. They want to get pegged, from what I can tell, by the woman they're in front of. Then,
yeah,
like a regular woman. Mm-hmm. How many of them are humping on the regular?
Right.
So. You're telling me, most guys who are like, I want to get pegged, you're telling me you want to get fucked in the ass poorly.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Bring that up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what you're telling me is you want to get fucked in the ass, but badly. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just get fucked good?
Right.
You're gay.
Maybe it's like training wheels.
Maybe, but then you are gay. Yeah. You know what I mean? But this like. No, it's a girl. It's first of all, dude, it's a girl putting on a big cock. It's never a little one. It's a big one.
They only sell big.
And it's like, dude, have you ever like a woman coming? Imagine a woman putting that on and just stepping out of the bathroom, like waddling over to you. Like that's gay as hell. It's just nothing hot to me. To me, it's just there's
no give.
There's nothing
in the thing. You know, it's not fleshy. Fleshy. No. It's like. Yeah. It's still gay, but at least there's a little, it's like human.
Yeah.
You're shoving a thing inside
a thing.
Somebody.
There's so much to it where I'm like, bro, it's not only is it gay, it's like, it's wrong.
Yeah.
it's not. And a girl I'm dating showed me her like drawer. They all have a drawer in their room. She pulls out her like pegging thing because we're not a thing. Like she does her own thing, I do my own thing. But when she showed me that, dude, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm dating a savage. Like it was it made me think of her differently. Like I still like her a lot. Like again, we're not dating, we just hook up here and there. But it was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Like
I think it's more common now.
It's super common, but like to see it in front of you, like someone's like, I do this sometime, is like.
It's like they open a fucking closet and it's just weapons.
Yeah, dude.
Same shit. Your buddy invites you over and he's got an RPG.
Exactly. Yeah, the wall turns and it's just no. But it's just dildos and fucking chains and shit. And you're like, bro,
lube that heats up when you blow on it.
I almost loved you. Yeah, it's like. That's the thing, though. Women, if you're watching this, do that to guys. Show them your stuff because we'll figure out real quick if we're down or not. Like, I'm still like this chick, but I was like, okay, there is like no shot of like full blown like feelings now, if that makes sense. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're a savage.
Yeah.
On a level of like, I knew she was, but then I'm like, Jesus.
It's like going it's like going in the bathroom after your mom takes a shit.
Oh my!
It's like real bad. You're
dude,
like, what?
Why do they? Yeah, women are. What is going on with women's asses, dude? Women fart too. It'll clear a fucking room,
Oh, it's
bro.
terrible.
It's because they're holding it in. They're not. It's not supposed to sneak out.
Right.
And then when they let it out in front of people, it's like, the fuck is this? I don't know what that is, dude.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
It's something, dude. It's rough.
Right.
Women, dude.
What prompted the move out here? Because I know you're in Connecticut. You've been doing stand up for a pretty long time.
Yeah,
as far as I know.
Well, it had a lot to do with my ex. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'm not really ashamed of that. I used to think it was, but it was. I was like, I need to get the fuck away from this person. But also, I hated Connecticut. Also, I was like, I'm not doing anything here. I didn't feel like I was enjoying. My job was okay, but actually, my job just started to suck there. It was a lot of shit just wasn't going the way I wanted it to, the way I felt. I also thought I hit a glass ceiling, or the ceiling of Connecticut comedy.
Sure.
Where it's like, unless I'm getting past at the stress factor or the funny bone. And at one point I was like, I don't even give a shit if I am. So who gives, like, that's it. There's nothing in Connecticut. There's no industry or anything. So I moved here instantly, became friends with a bunch of comics I really like. I go on the road with Zach Amico now and shit. It's like, it's fucking weird. I used to listen to him in my van in Connecticut at my job, like his shows. It's that had to do with it. I could too. That was a part of it. I was like, I can do this. Like I can move to New York. I had money to do it. I had a support system. People I knew had already moved, so I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Figured why not try it? You know what I mean? Why not go to a hub?
Out here often when you were
a few times, not that much, not as often as you'd think, but enough where I was like, I came one time and I stayed a week with my friend before to see how it was, and that's when I was like, I'm doing this, dude. This rules. It's the best.
Yeah.
So much fun. As much
You
as
get really good quick.
yeah, as much as the city is a hustle and everything, it's goddamn is it fun to just bop around, dude. Like you can really have some nights here, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you choose to, like if you're like,
mornings.
I'm gonna what?
Into mornings.
Yeah. Like I see Jake all the time. He's always out. Like your buddy, you know, Jake.
He's a savage.
He's out, dude. We gotta go out with him one night, dude. For real.
You can't. Like, you get to a point, you're like, all right,
I'm going home. That's the thing too, dude. I love going out sometimes, but dude, I'm such a right after this, dude, I cannot wait to go home and just play Helldivers and just chill, dude. I'm not doing shit the rest of the night.
Well, he's a real bar fly.
Yeah.
Like, I love going to a bar, and I'll go alone. I'm cool with that. But he's the kind of person that will talk about bands with everybody all night. Just talk about nothing with a lot of people all night. He loves doing that.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. That's that's Doug. When you realize that's what keeps people out,
bro.
I've never dabbled, dude. I've done with coke. I tried ketamine one time, ruled. But I also took a few bumps. So some people would be like, you don't even get it. But I had a great night on that one time. Weird night too, but fun. Cocaine though, dude, once I figured out how much it goes with booze, I'm always like, oh, this is like, it's a bad combo too. Dangerous. It is, dude. Yeah. You can really, I know a lot of friends that literally when I was talking about earlier, like they went down dark paths, dude. Like they've some of them come back, but bro, it's just some of my friends have aged, dude, like aged, where I see them and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And they're like, oh yeah, man, I'm just, you look like shit, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, comics, dude. You meet comics. How old are you?
28.
28. So you look fine. But you meet some comics, dude, who you're like, you look like you're in your 50s, and they're younger than me. I'm 33. Or they're my age, and they're like, oh, I'm 33. And I'm like, shit, you look terrible.
It's a hard life.
Yeah, dude. Drink some water, exercise.
Dude, I remember this time we were doing a podcast. Me, Jake, and my buddy David. We were doing it here, and David and I had hung out the night before. We did a mic, and we stayed out till like 2 a.m. or whatever, which is fine. Anything past 2 or 3 is like you're doing it for sport at this point.
Yeah.
So David came here. He met me. And then we were waiting on Jake, and Jake pulls up, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm late, guys. I was out last night." And I was like, "So were we?" I was making a joke. I'm like, "So were we, bro. We were out till 3 a.m." He's like, "I got home at 7." And I was like,
"Yeah,
you
man.
win again, bro."
Yeah, dude. I want to do a late. I do want to do an all nighter again one time, especially out in the city. It's just, dude. I get so like I want to go home, bro. And I'm a weed smoker too, so it's like. If I drink, I start smoking, and then I'm like,
it's game over.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going home, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
There's only so many dummies I can talk to about nothing.
Yeah, dude.
So long,
Yeah, I'm not. I want to be that guy so bad sometimes, dude. I really want to be like the going out, hitting bars, and dude, I mean, some nights I'm like, I'm doing it tonight. I'll get home, I'll like shower, and once I get out of the shower, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going out. I'm not doing shit.
The bed looks nice.
Yeah. Just video. Throw on a movie, dude. Dude, I'll even go to the movies by myself.
I like that.
Do that all the time.
I do that, occasionally. I'm not a big movie guy, but if I go to because for me, the thing with any kind of media, which is kind of why I think I'm more of a music person, is like I can decide with a song quick if I want to keep listening to it. Or if I want to keep listening to the album. I can listen to one song, it's 3 minutes. With a movie, it's like I have to commit. Sometimes movies don't get even that good until, I don't know, 20 minutes in or some shit.
It can happen.
But if I go to a theater, it's like I spend money on this, I'm stuck, I'm going to stay, I'm going to watch. Even if it sucks, I'm going to stay.
Yeah, I like that. I also prefer going by myself because there's no bullshit. You don't have to like, what? Hey, we meeting up, we sit together. It's just like you go. I smoke weed outside by myself. Sometimes, dude, I'll go to like McDonald's, sneak a bag in, and I'll eat in there. I love it, dude.
So question about weed.
What?
There hasn't been any adverse effects for you. You still enjoy it. It's still awesome.
Oh no, dude! I'm an addict.
Okay.
I'll fully admit I'm a drug addict when it comes to weed. Like like on paper, everything. I'm not ashamed though. I smoke weed every day. It is what it is. I'm struggling still every day, dude. I struggle with this. I'm trying to not smoke weed during the day. Hard. I'm that addicted. I just love it. I do genuinely love it. I'll say that. Symptom wise though, dude, I still get I get lazy sometimes. I'm tired throughout the day a lot. Like even today on the way, I was like, I just want to go home. But I used to have a paranoia stage. Like I thought people were following me for a while, dude. I pushed through it, but I've had it all, dude. I've had all the adverse effects to it. I still love it, but I am actively trying to cut back and failing, like constantly, just constantly failing. Yeah. But I love it, dude. I just love smoking weed. Like I don't think I'll ever quit. I just won't be as much of a stoner, but I love it, dude. I love I love smoking bongs, bowls, blunt, whatever you can throw at me. Yeah. I love it. I don't know that's just my thing. People love drinking. I love smoking. That's just what it is.
That's definitely a little healthier.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I always knew it wasn't healthy, even when they're like, no, they lie to you about it.
Right, you're still smoking.
You're still smoking, dude. It is a drug, dude. I hate when people are like, you could smoke weed and quit. You can. I can. Let's put it this way. If I can't get my hands on weed, that's fine. But if I can, I will. Yes. Like, it's not even like, dude, I was in Italy and it's, you can't, I don't speak Italian at all. So I was just waiting, looking for someone. My dad and I went to Rome. We were walking like 2 blocks. We saw a thing that said weed this way. That was it. Found some hash. Done.
Nice.
That was it though, dude. It's like, if I can find it, I will get it.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like especially if I'm somewhere I don't know where it is. If I find it, that's it. I will cross lake, river, whatever the fuck, stream. I'll get there. Especially if it's good too. I'll get it and I'm happy. If I go another country and it's swag, I'll do it then. I accept it.
Yeah.
But I do wish I do want to cut back. I'm just, it's hard in this city too. And it's everywhere.
It's every corner.
And it's like we can smoke it inside where we're not supposed to, but fucking cares. And yeah, dude, it's just I pay my bills, so no one can tell me nothing, dude. Sure. That's a big. I get not fights, but I've had family members like I'll show up to family events like schmacked, like eyes red, reeking of weed. Oh, family members come and be like, "What are you doing? Why are you coming here like this?" And I go, "I'm in my 30s, and you don't pay my rent." And they're like, woo, and I go, am I wrong? And then what can they say? It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Get out of my face. I drove here too. Fuck you. Yeah. For real. It's like, I don't give a fuck. And they can pull it's my house thing. And I go, I'm not smoking in your house. I'm just stoned. I don't fuck. I talk like this when I'm stoned too. I smoked a joint on the way over here. So.
Nice.
But it's, yeah, man, it's my thing. I'm glad it's legal. Sure. I want it. Yeah, I'll always smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the point now where I don't enjoy it as much.
Oh, dude.
I really don't. It sucks. It sucks because I did enjoy it for a very long time.
I love it.
And now it's like I can't do it by itself.
Oh, really?
I could take like, if you lit a joint, I could probably take a couple hits off it and I'm like, the rest is yours. I can't finish a joint with somebody.
Dude, I
don't want to. I go nonverbal.
Oh,
yeah. About every time I yelled at my little brother.
Oh, yeah. I love it, dude. Yeah. I hate it. If I'm like roaming the city, I'll roll like 3 or 4 joints, just like roaming. I mean, like for the day.
Yeah.
Just to have, like, just out and about. I love it. Yeah, it's my vice. My biggest vice, dude. I did ketamine one night. Haven't even thought about doing it since then. Not even a little bit. Like, I think about the memory fondly, but I'm never like, honestly, I could go for some Nope. Drinking too. It's like, I drink here and there, but I do not fondly think about drinking. Like, I'm never like, I can't wait to drink. Smoking, though, it's always been my vice. Ever since that, once it happened, dude, like once I smoked and it hit me, I was like, this rules.
Yeah.
Because the first few times you smoke, you don't know what you're doing. You're just like, it's kind of a waste. But once I was stoned, dude, and I was like, everything tastes better, all this, like food's better, movies are better.
Right.
Going stoned to the movies, dude. Oh,
that is nice.
Yeah. But I do wish I could take days off and not feel like a fucking weirdo. Like when I don't smoke, dude, I'm like, I feel more alive and everything. And I'm like, I wish I could feel like this stoned with the stoned feeling. It's just doesn't work that way.
Well, brother, we've made it.
Yeah, man. Sorry. I told you I could talk for an hour. No problem,
good.
Dude.
You're good.
Hell yeah. That's how I do my pod too, dude. I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, we're at an hour 20. That's good.
Oh, wow, dude.
Went after it, bro.
Oh, we didn't have to go that long.
It's all right. I forgot. I think I looked at the hour and you were talking about like your ex's house burning down.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should not end on this.
You couldn't stop me there, dude. No, we could have, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. That went too long. Yeah.
Plug whatever you want. What's your podcast again?
Super Selli Joes.
That's right.
It's like Super Smash Bros. Or Super Mario Bros. But it's Super Selli Joes.
Gotcha.
Podcast. It's on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Please go subscribe to YouTube if you enjoyed anything I talked about today. We've been having a good rise in subscribers lately, and we're very happy about that. So if you liked me, check me out there. Also, check out my Instagram at Silly Selli. All S's, no spaces, I at the end. Silly Selli. It's that simple. And feel free to follow me there, and I'll post dates there. I'm going to Hudson, New York this Friday for Next Stop Comedy, so I'll be there. And I'm going on the road with Zach Amico a bunch this spring and summer, so that'll be fun. And just keep an eye out for me there. I really have nothing else. Yeah.
Beautiful. One thing I got, we already put the trailer at the beginning of the episode, but next week is our first fucking live episode.
You told me, yeah.
Live episode. I think we're going to start doing it only exclusively live. We're probably going to go once a month. Although they'll let us do it every week. He doesn't give a fuck.
I like that.
But we'll see. I think we're going to go once a month just to try it out.
Yeah. I'll come support. That sounds like fun. I'd love to see a live podcast start.
Yeah, it should be fun. It's going to be me. My co-host is going to be David Decaro. Our guests are Amir Arshad and Joey Page. It's going to be at Secret Pour in Bushwick, 6 p.m. start time.
I like Joey Page. I met him briefly.
Yeah, he's a good
nice
dude.
guy.
Very funny. All right, motherfuckers, we're done. Talk to you next week.
Bye.